All right, so we got a GE dryer, and we're gonna press start, and I want you to hear what's going on. So you press start. If you hold it, it stays. You release, it stops. So open the door. I can feel heat, so that means you're heating. But what you want to check now is your drum. Turn it, and if it turns super easily, that means your drum belt is either broken, has come off, something. So we need to open her up. So to do that, you have two screws here, one there, one over there. And we're gonna bring the front, we're gonna take the top off, and then we have two more screws up top on the inside that we gotta remove. Then you have your door switch down here, we have to disconnect, and then we can just slide this whole front piece off. Now you're gonna kind of pull. You have like a tab on here, so you want to pull it out. All right, so there's your belt. We've got a busted belt. Now, you do have to remove the front. Phillips screw, another screw. Then you have your door switch down there. We have to disconnect, and we can take this front piece off. All right, so now we're down here. This is your door switch area. You do have the white, yellow, and red. The red just pulls out. And normally you need two hands. You just hold one side and you pull the other. Let's get some light down there. Okay, so by the way, this piece, normally you have a tab and that slides in there. And that's how we are down here. So pay attention to how they go, but you really can't mess it up because they're in different sizes. So the brown would be first. If it's super hard, then be careful. You want to take your time and wiggle it off. That's one. And the red. There it goes. And then the white is the last, it's the smaller. Make sure you choose the right one, which is on the way in the back. Not this, not the middle one in the back. Is the one you need. And you just pull it off. There it is. And you're free. And pay attention to these. If these are wearing out, you might want to get them replaced. These are still okay. And then at the bottom, you do have tabs. That's how you lift them off. You have holes, and they literally sit right on the lip. That's when you go and put it back on. Make sure that's nice and clean. This one is not bad at all, still clean. So check all those areas. All right, so you want to make sure you compare your belt, make sure they're the right size before you pull your machine apart. So saves you a lot of time, a lot of hassle. All right, so let's compare. Just put it against something, anything that can hold your old belt, and bring them up together and get it as close as possible. And you can put it against the new belt, hold it like that, and once we get it, okay. All right, so we're pretty much the same size, same length, so we're good here. And just make sure you put your model number in to be on the safe side. All right, perfect. All right, so you do not have to remove the drum. I'll get you in shortly. I'm going to start by putting the belt over. So that's your old marking where your belt was. So you want to get the your belt back in the same area. Going down, get you in here. Make sure that nothing is impeding. See the belt sitting there, so you want to lift the drum slightly. All right, so now we're going to be putting on the belt back there, and I'll show you how to do that. So the best way is reach one hand through here, and you're going to put another one through here. Okay, put back together, and you have your two holes down there, and you're gonna go right on those little tabs. So let's do that. Hopefully you remember where your wires go. Yellow is first. And you want to get them behind this clip, not in front. white was in the back. Make sure all the wires are tucked behind that cover. Okay, so now this tab goes in there, and same on the other side. Before you want to push this forward, raise your drum and just kind of wiggle it. Now once you have it lined up, you just use your hand, bring them together like that, and same thing, and then you just use your knees and push against. Make sure no wires are sticking out. Phillips, some going to be quarters, whatever. Tighten those. Tighten, and then we have cover on the top left. All right, so here's a little tip. Be careful when you're getting these in. Start finger tight. If not, you're gonna drop one down in there. You gotta take it back apart. Now we got the top. Now, if you want, now you can actually check your dryer before you actually put the top on. So make sure the door is closed and press start. Everything should work. Belt is on and nice and smooth. So let's press start. All right, now you can already feel the heat, so all is well. Door switch light is on. So now we're gonna just put this cover back on and we're good to go. Okay, one more thing. So you're gonna lift this forward and we're going under here. Those are the tabs, and you have these as well. And they actually hold, see the holes? Right there. So they have to fit onto that. You may have to push, because this piece has to go under that. So you push down first. Lock in. Lock in. This side is, there we go, locked in. Everything should be nice and smooth. Now I just got 2 screws. Phillips. And unplug your machine before you do this. I knew what I was doing, but you really should unplug. Every time you work on the machine, unplug the dryer or the washer. All right, screw there, and we're done.